What's up, guys? Dodging heat strokes at OSW today. Got another little private day going, and I haven't done any of the vlogs in forever, so I figured today might be the one that I pull off. So Blue and the S550 are out. Both of them should be ready to party. Blue is looking like a snow cone now, courtesy of the Florida UV, but we get to test something neat today. Whipped up a new type of camera mount, you know, like an adapter for our existing mount to stabilize a selfie stick. So that should give some really cool footage, especially in tandem, of course. And today is another cool test day. Not for me, sadly, because I wasn't cool enough to get in on the action, but there is some Canadian tire distributor out here at the track today, and they brought a bunch of like tires for testing. So I'm not going to be on those, but I'm going to be driving against them, quote unquote, on a Celeris. And it'll be interesting how they compare, because these tires I think are rated 180, and I'm getting some distinct, Signova kind of vibes from them, in the sense that that rating is garbage. Couple laps in with Farah, both in Blue and in the S550, and this layout is really fun. We have this power alley that stretches diagonal through the skid pad. The problem with that is, as the name implies, you need power, and Blue doesn't have any, so it's really struggling. It's the struggle bus to put enough grip into that car to drive with a car like Farah's C6 and then still be able to stay in drift during that crossover. So yeah, car does pretty well. Mustang obviously does it better, but for being the little 4-cylinder seat time car that has had the shit kicked out of it for 10 years, you know, I'm not mad at her. She's a good girl. Alright, first test on the Canadian Super Glue. Fara, by the way.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, these are the Canadian cheater slicks that he was just on. What are they called? I forgot.
Ride-ons.
Ride-ons.
Look how soft. They
Yeah,
heated
it's
up, they became even like softer.
You can literally carve a new tread pattern into these with your fingernail. So yeah, you saw how that went for me. Not well. These are the gap saws right here. My Acceleras are in good shape, but as you know, Acceleras are a party tire disguised as a comp tire. These are the 200 treadwear. They still look good, but once they're about halfway through, even if you air them down to like 13 hot or something, they just don't grip. These things, sheesh. This probably won't make sense, but we're gonna try it anyway. Blue versus super glue. Hell yeah. Finally a good day of driving again. Man, I'm so pumped. I really needed this. Today was a blast. Sure, almost fainted, almost passed out. It was hot as hell, but the driving was so good. I mean, even the bad runs were decent, you know, like there's essentially 5 turns in that layout, and on our bad runs we were only dooring each other for like 3 out of those 5, you know. So yeah, I take that. It was so good. The prototype I whipped up yesterday night, the, you know, up there, the selfie boy for the camera mounts, that thing worked flawlessly, so not gonna take much to put that into production. A couple little tweaks here and there and we're good to go. The Canadian tires that Fara got to try out, like, man, those things are legit comp tires. They're straight up fast as fuck boy tires. Like, he got a total of 5 runs out of them, and the 5th one was figure skating. So they lasted for 4 runs, which is what you need out of a comp tire, you know, at most. And those things are 180 treadwear. Like, sure they are. Yeah, they have the structural integrity of a marshmallow. They smoke a ton, and when you looked at the power alley section of the track, there's gonna be videos in here that you may have seen where I was on the right line, I was on his ass coming into turn 2, through turn 2, and then as we pulled out into the power alley, like, he just walked away from me like he hit the fast forward button. So like, those tires are silly. I think they're right up there with like a Falcon RT615K or a Velino Pergia, you know. That's the kind of jam those are. Like, I don't think Signovas could hang with them either. Candas, no. Acceleras, no. Yeah, those things are fast, but man, what a blast. I can't wait to get out there again. Today was so good. Now it's time to crack a cold one, chill under the AC, and watch FD. So, love you all a long time, and I hope I see you on the track soon.